Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. If you're in Washington or if you're in the media, we are surrounded by crazy people. It's okay. These are people that have been at tea parties all around the country. Some of them have organized the tea parties. And just introducing you to them, and really not you, but if you're watching at the White House, yeah, you should listen to them. If you're in the media, you should hear what they're saying because you've completely misunderstood. I had this whole list of things that I wanted to talk about, and we got to this part of it. I have a feeling we're not going to make all the rest of it. Patty Ann Brown is here. She is monitoring our 912project.com. And what are people saying? Because you're watching live.
Yeah, lots of different things. One thing that keeps coming up, I'm tired of being told I have to spread the wealth around to people who don't have my work ethic. I'm tired of being told the government will take the money I earned and give it to people too lazy to earn it. I'm tired of being told I have to pay more taxes to keep people in their homes if they bought McMansions.
Okay. How many people feel that way? Yeah. And you're kind of like, how many people understand compassion?
I'm sorry, I gotta disagree with that. I'm a college senior and I work really hard in school, and a lot of my friends are working really hard and just as hard as me, and we're all really struggling to get jobs right now, and that's part of this tough market, and the stimulus package could help seniors like me in college go out there and get a job that I can't get without that.
Okay, so
I'm a business management major. I don't want to dig a ditch. I want to get a job working in hotels, and that industry is struggling right now.
So hang on. So you don't have a problem with the spending that Washington is doing?
Well, I feel like there's too much pork. Not everything should be spent on.
Okay. So how much was the, Judge, do you remember how much was the pork in this stimulus bill? It was
about $450 billion.
About $450 billion out of almost a
$800 billion project.
$800 billion project.
Absolutely absurd. Okay. But there is a need to stimulate the economy with some funds in some ways.
Okay. Bailing out the banks?
I agree with.
You agree bailing out the banks?
Yes.
How many people agree with bailing out the banks? No. Raise your hand if you agree with bailing out the banks. That's fine. This is what I like to call a big tent. Yes.
I'm a states' rights conservative, and I believe that this federalism creeping upon us has to be dismantled. Okay, when we have got to dismantle this Soviet-style centralized system of governance and return it to the states and localities where it belongs.
Are you accusing Barack Obama of doing that, or do you believe the Republicans have done it as well?
The Republicans are just as bad, if not worse.
Yeah. Ryan, tell me, you were just what was it you were saying in the break?
Well, we're told that we have the two parties. You know, we've always been told that. But the truth is, over the last century, we've had Republicans and Democrats, and the government just keeps growing bigger every single time.
You sound like you understand the history of progressivism.
Oh, I've studied quite a bit. But
we knew. No, you're part of a Tea Party. You're supposed to be stupid, and you don't even know the history.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but
Raise your hand.
All right.
It's always been the same. The so-called conservatives in Washington right now, they all want the same amount of spending. They don't want to shrink government. They just want the power to be used for their...
Come here. Can we get a boom mic here so we can talk about this? Here's something. You'll be able to explain this.
All right.
Everybody says left and right.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The Republicans are on the right and the Democrats are on the left.
Yes.
Right? That's wrong. Why?
Why is that wrong? Well, there's a huge spectrum.
What is actually over here and over here?
Okay, that's totalitarianism. It's 100% government.
100% government. And what's over here?
Anarchy.
Anarchy. Where did our founding fathers put us?
They wanted it exactly right there in the middle.
No, hang on. No. They actually, who knows what the first name of the country was, or the first thing we did as a country? Articles of Confederation. They were right over here. They wanted as close to anarchy as they possibly could, just enough government. That didn't work. It failed. So then they moved it. It's more actually about here. Now, where is the actual left and right on this scale when you look at Republicans and Democrats?
Well, they're all over here.
No. Okay, you're close. No, you're close. You're close. What we've done is we've moved it from here over the years. We've moved it over here. Now your choices are actually up and down. Your choices are Democrats and Republicans. This is why you always feel all the time that it's the same John McCain and Barack Obama. Because you're like, wait a minute, it's the same government. They spend this, they have these programs, they do all of these things. It's because this is sliding on this scale. As long as they keep us fighting between Republicans and Democrats, they win because they don't notice, we don't notice that they're creeping closer to this. And that's the problem. And thank you for bringing it up.